You're watching Home and Ranch Sales. On today's show, we'll be in Colorado looking at a home on the Blue River. And then I'll show you a home sitting on 5 acres near Texarkana, and you can hunt white-tailed deer on your property. But first, let's go to Louisville, Arkansas, and we'll look at a 2-story huge home sitting on a private lake. And folks, on today's show, we got a resort type property for you. We're sitting on over 100-acre private lake in Louisville, Arkansas, and right up on the hill here, you've got over 3,000 square foot home. Folks, it's for sale. Down here on the bottom, you've got your own private boat dock, and you can actually catch fish right off the dock. If you like bass fishing, man, got some of the best bass fishing in the country right here on your own private lake. This private lake sits just inside the Holly Mound subdivision west of Louisville, Arkansas, and about 23 miles out of Texarkana, Arkansas, right on Highway 82. And in the distance there, you can see Red River just to the west. The lake is known for its bass fishing, bluegill, crappie, all kinds of fish are in this lake. Moore Lake does have a boat ramp where you can put your own personal boat in the water. It is not open to the public. Now then, we go up to the home here. Let me show you what's going on here. You got a wood walkway all the way down to the lake, and of course the home is sitting right here. It's a 2-story home, and we're fixing to go in and look at this property. Folks, if we go up on the deck, you can see it's a large deck here. All the windows show the beauty of your lake, which is, look at the lake, you can see the beauty of the lake right there. But as you come back up on the deck, of course you got your a grill right there, but you got another grill under the cover here, and it's got a gas outlet right there to where you can use the propane coming out of here. You don't have to mess with all those tanks there. But let's walk inside the home and I'll show you one lovely luxury home. Compactor, double sink, looking out at your lake. The door here goes to your barbecue grill right there. Ice machine. Notice the crown molding up the top. Bread pantry, coffee maker can sit right down here. Now headed back through the great room there, you got a balcony overlooking the whole area. You have a wood burning fireplace. That thing's about 4 foot tall right there. Then you go over into very nice, very large sunroom. And it circles back around and comes back out into the main living. Then you walk to your right, and that's the foyer with the front door there. Right here to the right is a half bath, then your mud room, your utility room, which is quite large, and a door opening up into the garage. And when you enter back through the main door there, front door, you're into the first bedroom, which is a suite. As you tour the home, you'll notice the quality craftsmanship with crown molding, floor plate. At the top of the staircase, you enter the master bedroom, complete with a fireplace there on the left and views of the lake. You know, also living in the country, every once in a while you're going to lose power here in this part of Arkansas, and but the owner has got that situated. He's got one of the big Generac propane generators right here on the property. It'll handle the power for the entire home. So if you're looking for a very private getaway where eagles play in your front yard on a semi-private lake where only the residents have access, it's right here near Louisville, Arkansas. Give me a call.
Be sure to watch Home and Ranch every day at 7 o'clock a.m. and 7 p.m. on channel 35.5, where you'll see some of the area's finest properties, and they're for sale, from luxury homes to exquisite ranch properties. Home and Ranch lets you know what properties are for sale in the area: hunting, fishing, and recreational properties. You'll see them all right here on Home and Ranch.
I'm Tony Livingston. This is my wife Sandy. We are the owners of Tacos for Life in Texarkana, and we just want to invite you to eat at our local establishment here in Texarkana. So Tacos for Life was started with one goal in mind, is that's to end child starvation. So every time you eat at Tacos for Life, you're not just feeding yourself, you're feeding a child around the world. And that's what's so important about our restaurant, is we make our food from scratch every day. It's great, amazing food, but you get to leave here with your belly full knowing that you're going to get to fill the belly of a child that is in need. So the meals that we raise here at Tacos for Life, when you eat here, they go to one of 90 different countries around the world. Our partnership is with Feed My Starving Children. We are considered a scratch kitchen. Everything we make that comes out to the table is made from scratch. I invite you to try it, and you will be hooked, and it is good for you. We appreciate your support. Hope to see you at Tacos for Life soon, and help us raise some more meals and save some more lives.
You know, there's never been a better time to sell your property than right now. If you list your property with us, we'll bring the film crew out, film a show, and air it right here on our local station here in Texarkana area. It's on 35.5. Folks, we air 7 days a week at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So if you really want to sell that home or that hunting property, cattle property, give us a call. We'll come out and film a show, put it on here at no upfront cost to you. Now let's get back to the show. Now for all you folks that's wanting a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, over 1,400 square feet, sitting on 5 acres out here. Hey, it's near Genoa. I've got it right here. The 5 acres tapers down. You got gardens. You can hunt on the property. Let's go take a look at this one. When you enter the home, the master bedroom is immediately to the left with a walkout patio doors to the right there. And then you have your own bathroom. And notice the flooring. It's 2 inches thick throughout the home. That's real wood flooring. The main living room has high ceilings with patio doors leading out to the back deck, and that is a real wood fireplace. You have your formal kitchen. Then back through, you have the first bedroom that has a walk around coming out into the hallway toward the kitchen again. On the left, you have a built-in pantry, and it's a very spacious kitchen with another pantry there in the corner with a breakfast nook sitting in the bay window. Then right out of the kitchen to the left is another full bath with a tub. You come out of there and enter the other bedroom. They're all good-sized bedrooms with walk-in closet. Now let's take a tour of the outside of the home. And folks, another thing that will stay with the home, in case you're interested, is this aluminum wheelchair ramp at the back of the home. It will stay if needed. Now, also on the property, you got about an 8-foot by 20-foot building. Really nice, newer building. And let's take a look in here. It's all finished out. You could put a little, have a tiny home in here for guests or somebody else that wanted to live in here. All you'd have to do is put a little window unit in here, but this is really nice. Got 2 upper lofts, nice little building. You know, one thing about a property like this, it's surrounded by private land. And this particular property, you can see how it drops down and got a little creek right down here. We'll go down to the creek and I'll show you a perfect place to build your own private pond and deer hunt. The owner has taken deer off this side of this hill, right here behind us. And there's big bucks down here. This is the Genoa area. Okay, you can see this little drainage here, and when you got a drainage like this right here coming off your land's back up here. The home is back up that hill right there. But when you got a drainage like this and you got a big hill, I'm gonna say there's, oh my gosh, 20 or 30 foot rise in that hill there, and then you got another, probably 15-foot rise there. The home again is right up there. You could dam up this whole end. This is the end of your property, somewhere right down there. But look how it keeps going all the way down. All kinds of critters, white-tailed deer, hang out here. You'll see them in your backyard. Of course, you have to be careful of your garden up there. They will eat your peas. Like I said, it's a pretty good hike down the hill behind us here. And back up here top, of course, this is his pea garden right here. We'll go over and look at where he's got his tomatoes. You know, he's proved one thing, that this land will grow a garden. Look at all the tomatoes that's ripe in that garden. Of course, this is the front yard here. That's the county road right out front. The well house, he's finishing the well house now. Good country water. You got all kinds of peach trees, apple trees, plum trees. Some of the pears on the pear tree here that's almost ready to pick. Look at those pears. A lot of pears. Oh, knocked one off. But it's got all kinds of fruit trees around here. This is the other side. This is the east side of the boundary. You got one neighbor across the way. A nice home here. Nothing across the street. Very, very private. Now, folks, if you're wanting a property that you can do it all, you can shoot your gun, you can come out here and entertain, grow a garden, do some hunting, and no noise from the city. It's right here near the Genoa, Arkansas. Give me a call. As most of you know, Man vs. Elk is now doing pack-in trips in the National Forest in Colorado. And we've been looking for a high-quality stove, and we found it.
Nyco Manufacturing is the leader in lightweight, wood-burning stoves. These camp stoves have proven themselves in all types of weather conditions. They make a whole range of wood camp stoves, from lightweight to heavy-duty and even collapsible takedown models.
For more information about pack-in stove, give them a call.
Cajun fryers are unsurpassed in quality, dependability, and craftsmanship, with customer service second to none. Manufactured from 12-gauge steel construction throughout, the success of Cajun fryers is in the design of the burner flue. The burner is positioned 6 inches above the bottom of the oil reservoir and is at a 45-degree angle. This prevents food and/or batter from collecting on the burner and allows these particles to fall to the bottom. Because heat rises, the oil in the bottom of the reservoir never gets hot enough to scorch the fallen food or batter. This keeps the oil clean, cooking after cooking, while producing that first batch flavor time and time again. This unprecedented patent-pending design will also provide an estimated 70% reduction in oil usage over traditional fish frying methods, doubling your oil's life expectancy and resulting in fewer oil changes and more consistent temperatures.
If you are looking for a true elk hunting adventure, then a Colorado drop camp hunt is for you. You will be dropped off at an established tent camp in the White River National Forest. You can hunt for bull elk, mule deer, and bear for the same price. This drop camp hunt is a great way to get you off the beaten path into the National Forest away from the crowds. For an elk hunting adventure of a lifetime in the backcountry of Colorado, be sure and give us a call or visit our website.
You know, most of you know we specialize in farm, ranch, cattle property, hunting property, but we also sell homes. If you've got a home out there or any kind of property, give us a call. We'll bring the film crew out, film a show, and put it right here on channel 35.5. And hey folks, we air this show 7 days a week at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. every day. So if you're really serious about selling that property, give me a call. Now let's get back to the show. Now folks, what we got here is some very nice commercial buildings here. There's a 40 by 60 right here and a 50 by 50, real tall building over there, I guess about 15, 16 foot over there. And as you can see, we're right off of Highway 196, right here before you get to the Genoa High School. The building has a roll-up door right here on this side here and 2 on the outside. It's got all kinds of equipment that goes with the sale of this commercial property. Some of the equipment include a 9,000-pound car lift, a coach tire machine, snap-on wheel balancer, hydraulic press, air jacks, engine stands, and much, much more. Back here you have a big 12-foot door leading into that 50 by 50 and 2 on the back side. It's a wide open floor plan, as you can see, and it's heavy duty concrete slabs. Right now they're using it as a mechanic shop, but it could be commercial use for anything right here with major road usage. Folks, if you want to look at this property, give me a call.
Be sure to watch Home and Ranch every day at 7 o'clock a.m. and 7 p.m. on channel 35.5, where you'll see some of the area's finest properties and they're for sale, from luxury homes to exquisite ranch properties. Home and Ranch lets you know what properties are for sale in the area, hunting, fishing and recreational properties. You'll see them all right here on Home and Ranch.
If you are looking for a true elk hunting adventure, then a Colorado drop camp hunt is for you. You will be dropped off at an established tent camp in the White River National Forest. You can hunt for bull elk, mule deer, and bear for the same price. This drop camp hunt is a great way to get you off the beaten path into the National Forest away from the crowds. For an elk hunting adventure of a lifetime in the backcountry of Colorado, be sure and give us a call or visit our website.
Got a lot of calls in for hunting property. We need hunting properties here at Home and Ranch. If you've got any type of hunting or recreational property, waterfront property, give me a call. You know, we're a licensed drone operator. We come out and do a full feature film on that property at no cost to you. So folks, if you're really serious about selling that property, give me a call. Now let's get back to the show. And folks, this week I'm in Colorado looking at one of the most fantastic trophy homes in the state. We're sitting right on the Blue River north of Silverthorne, and what do you say, let's go look at this magnificent log cabin. The property is located about 9 miles north of Silverthorne, Colorado, sitting on a hill overlooking the Blue River with spectacular views of the Gore Mountain Range. The Blue River is a tributary of the Colorado River and flows about 65 miles and is considered a gold medal trout river. And of course, the world famous Breckenridge Ski Resort is right down the road. This is a massive 3-level luxury home with a very large deck. Inside the main living area is your kitchen that has the room for guests to help prepare the meals. Here is one of 2 fireplaces in this magnificent home. You know, there's not many places you can walk out your back door and fly fish in a gold medal trout river like the Blue River right here in Colorado. You know, folks, we deal with a lot of trophy homes and resort type properties here in the state of Colorado, but if you're looking for any type hunting, I've hunted nearly every county up here in the state, and this is where we film our TV show, Man vs. Elk. So if you got a property that you want to list or you want to buy a property here in the state of Colorado, give us a call. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, we need properties, whether it's a cattle property, a hunting property, a fine home, lakefront, it doesn't matter. We've got the buyers. With our marketing platform on television, we have a television show that we put you on 7 days a week, 2 times a day, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., no cost to you. If we do not sell your home. And by the way, there's no upfront cost. So if you really want to sell the home, give me a call. Till next week, I'm Milton Daly. We'll see you then.